Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris and this reading is for the general collective of Aquarius. It will not be for everyone watching, so if it resonates with you, please comment below. And if not, be sure to check your moon, rising, and Venus signs for messages you need to hear. And remember, time, energy, and gender are fluid. Feel free to reverse roles however they apply to you. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel, and tap the notification bell so you don't miss future readings. So first of all, thank you so much to all of my new and returning subscribers. Your love and support of this channel is so appreciated. I love all of your comments and your stories, so please keep that energy flowing. And also, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to check the description box below for all of the ways to reach out to me, including my social media links, my websites, and the new channel. So there's a new channel that I started called Woo Works LLC, where I will be doing things like guided meditations and things of that nature. So if you like that sort of thing, please feel free to subscribe over there as well and share that link with someone else who enjoys the same things as you. So Aquarius, welcome to Gemini season. I'm so excited. Summer is about to begin. And so since Gemini is ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication, we will be doing a love messages from the 5D edition. So whether you resonate with the twin flame journey or whether you just feel like you have been separated from someone that your soul calls to, please take what resonates with you. And like I said, leave the rest behind. This could be about you, about your person, or for the cross watcher. So just don't force the storylines to fit, okay? These readings are intended to pick up on your person's energy. And so let's see what we have for the sign of Aquarius from the Starseed Oracle. Let's get a couple of shuffles in on this bad boy. Ooh, too many things popping out. So I'm going to go ahead and cut and see what is the general energy. So we're starting off with lifting the veil, Aquarius, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. So we were just talking about this in the Gemini reading, actually. Final sale, it's time to clear out anything that is not resonating with our spirit, okay? I feel as if right now is a time where things are starting to become illuminated, and Aquarius, perhaps your person is also starting to become closer to their own spirituality and awakening spiritually, considering lifting the veil kind of insinuates that that the energy between the earthly realm and the other side is very thin, right? Or that there's the ability to see things perhaps that weren't able to be seen before. So it's time to start questioning everything, right? Perhaps this person is just simply looking around, and like as the matrix glitches and crumbles around them, they're just simply starting to see the truth, okay? And so let's go ahead and see what's going on in the tarot and get some more answers, because I would like to see what's going on specifically in this person's situation or in their life. Oh, one's coming out right away. So we've got the Empress, and it is coming out in reverse. I'm not taking reversals for these readings, so let's go ahead and dig further. What's going on in this person's conscious awareness? We've got the Sun, beautiful Aquarius. So also, let's find out what this person is feeling currently about this situation, or feeling about you. What are their feelings in general? Wow, so we've got the Six of Cups. And then finally, what does this person want you to know? So yeah, the Hanged Man. So basically what the first card said, questioning everything, seeing things from a different perspective. So let's take a look at the bottom of the deck and find out what this person's recent past energy is. Wow. So we've got Queen of Wands, which also, now I'm receiving the hiccups as well, so that's great. So in the recent past, I feel as if this person, again, having some sort of fire and awakening within, starting to realize perhaps that they have the power to manifest. Queen of Wands is charismatic, fiery, passionate, into the witchy-woo, right? Someone who is capable of bringing their passions and their feelings into the physical. So Queen of Wands takes action and moves things forward. As you can see, we've got someone here like petting a lion, taming a lion. It kind of reminds me of the strength energy. And so this person is being awakened to their own potential, all right? So basically they are starting to see now that anything that is not resonating with their spirit, with their journey, that isn't contributing or giving energy back as far as what they're putting out, they're like, ain't doing that no more, right? Their situation is the Empress, Aquarius. So literally understanding their power. Perhaps you are connecting with someone who is of that divine feminine energy. Again, this could be about you, Aquarius. This could be your situation. However, whoever this person is, they're understanding the ways of the world now, okay? They're mastering the lessons of not only the Queen of Wands, but the Queen of Pentacles, Cups, and Swords put together. The Empress is the queen of all queens, divine feminine, fertility, birth, all those great things that represents that feminine energy, period. Okay, so that's what this person's situation is. Maybe this person is starting to, like I said, awaken to the potential of what could happen for them. And perhaps you are this person's divine feminine, and that is what's being made abundantly clear in this person's environment currently. Okay, and so perhaps also they're starting to become aware of what the divine feminine energy actually means to them and how it applies to them in their everyday life. Maybe connecting with that energy and recognizing their true potential and power is, like I said, what's causing them to cut away anything else that's not resonating. So as the sun comes up in their thoughts, we're met with the exact opposite energy, the divine masculine. So the sun comes out when when positivity and feelings of joy and happiness and success are on the horizon. Okay, so this person's thinking about perhaps a new beginning. I love how this figure, okay, and these birds, this bird over here, which kind of reminds me of like a phoenix. It's that fiery energy, right? And I love how everything's kind of diving downwards. Maybe in this person's thoughts, they're wanting this new beginning, but it kind of is still like their thoughts are like a plane crashing is what I'm channeling. So even though there's this positivity and this optimism here, Aquarius, at the same time, there's also impeding danger. I'm thinking of like who was Icarus that flew too close to the sun. It's that energy here. So in their thoughts, it's like they're wanting to connect to this masculine energy and move things forward into success and optimism and joy. It's like they're thinking in their thoughts, they're like, yes. I'm wanting to move this forward and have a new positive beginning with this person. Now, in their feelings and the reason they are thinking about this sun energy and what's to come, all right, wanting the sun to come up in their lives is simply because they're feeling very nostalgic about the past. Okay, Aquarius, this person is thinking about what it is that they want to communicate as far as their feelings are concerned. This same card came up in another reading, and the Six of Cups in this deck reminds me of the scene in The Little Mermaid where Ariel has that like monologue with Eric, the statue, and she kind of talks to him as if he's like there, and she's speaking to him as if he's right there, right? But she's saying the things that she wished she could have had the courage to say, basically, when he was right there, which is why she is so happy that the statue of him is recovered, okay? This is like her opportunity to say everything she needed to say without actually saying it to their face. So basically this person is feeling the nostalgia, okay? They feel the soul tie between the two of you. They see you as someone who is perhaps connected with them from a past life. This is also a card of like yearning for reconciliation and deep emotions. This could also mean that the two of you have an age gap between you, but overall they're feeling this nostalgia, okay? They're feeling this energy of the past, all of the good times that the two of you shared. It's coming up to the surface and they're starting to process this emotionally, okay? Now, with their what they want you to know card being the Hanged Man, they definitely want you to be aware that they've spent a lot of time with their with their new perspective, right? We know that the Hanged Man is Spirit's way of pulling you up by your ankles and forcing you to see things in a new way. So perhaps along this journey, Aquarius, this person may have pushed you away before, but now they're starting to question their decisions and realize who their true divine counterpart actually is, what it's going to take to bring the sun up in their environment, and being honest with themselves about how they feel about the past and what happened with you, Aquarius. So now they are starting to get settled in their new perspective, and they want you to know that they are seeing things in a new way, okay? Perhaps a way that they've not seen them before. So let's get some clarity from the Line Strider Tarot for the Empress, please. So interesting. So first of all, we've got the moon. So again, divine feminine energy. Now we've got the sun and the moon, divine counterparts. So we know the moon shows up when there are secrets or deeper feelings that need to be uncovered. The moon shows up when we've been hiding things from ourselves. And like here, we've got this, she's opening the curtain to this sunlight. And what's happening though is that these feelings that are coming to the surface are making whoever this person is realize their true divine feminine power. Okay. We also have Judgment and the Nine of Pentacles. So I kind of feel like also this person has faced Judgment Day in a sense. We know that card comes out when, Spirit is tooting that horn up your butt, telling you, listen, you're not going in the right direction. It's time to start rethinking and reevaluating the decisions that you're making and start being smart about how you're wanting to move things forward. So I think this person's situation is perhaps, like I said, they are starting to realize how powerful they are, and rounding out that divine feminine energy within them so that they can gain stability and freedom without getting sucked into any more toxic or codependent situations. Nine of Pentacles pops up when perhaps this person has recently become single, or this is what they're working on. Perhaps this is exactly what Spirit has alerted them to and made them aware, like, hey buddy, you're not going to be able to move forward into the sun energy until you acknowledge the divine feminine. Okay, until you get comfortable with the moon, you really won't be able to understand all the positivity and the things that the sun and the masculine energy brings when the day rises anew, until you can really truly be honest with yourself about those deeper emotions and feelings that you've been hiding. That is when the sun will truly come out. Okay, and so this person facing Judgment Day and perhaps realizing they need to become single, or in general that they need to break free of toxic situations that are not working for them. Interesting. So let's get some clarity for the sun. Oop, just looked down. It was 7-11. And now 17-17. I see 7-11 and 7-17 a lot. So Ace of Wands, clarifying the sun. Okay, we've had the Ace of Wands come up a lot in the last couple of readings I've done. And so Ace of Wands shows up when it's time for us to take control and start wielding that wand of manifestation, using our creative will and power to bring forth everything that our soul is calling us to do in this life. Okay, so the energy of fire and the sun is telling this person that they need to start taking action on the potential instead of allowing themselves to stay around in situations that perhaps keep them in that that plane crashing energy. Okay, we've got the fox here wrapped around the wand. I think also there's some level of strategy that this person needs to get through in order to have that sun come up in their lives. And so perhaps this will require this person to kind of be stealthy and clever about how they make moves moving forward. Okay, so let's clarify the Six of Cups. So we've got the 10 of Swords. Interesting. So perhaps this person also has been recently, has gone through something very traumatizing, an ending of some sort. Ooh, just got deja vu. So 10 of Swords is the completion of a really rough cycle. Okay, I see the 10 of Swords as like more serious than the Death card. Something has ended for this person, and there's been a tremendous level of heartbreak and even perhaps betrayal. This was a really long and tough cycle for this person, and perhaps the separation between you and them is what the tough cycle was. And perhaps that's Spirit's way of simply saying that this tough cycle is coming to an end as this person starts to wake up and acknowledge those deeper emotions and face the past and face the fact that they had this opportunity with you and now it potentially could be gone. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the Hanged Man's clarity is. Wow, so we've got the 9 of Cups. So, you know, I feel too like this person really wants this, right? They want you to know that you are their wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups is emotional satisfaction. It is a warning to be careful what you wish for. So in a sense, your person could want you to know that maybe they thought they were happy before. Maybe they thought they had manifested everything they wanted and desired in life. And maybe they even had a smug attitude about it. But they want you to know that the cat's out of the bag, okay? I think that they need you to realize that their true emotional fulfillment lies with you, Aquarius. So very interesting. Bottom of the deck to clarify the Queen of Wands, we've got the Hermit. So Virgo energy, perhaps Aquarius, this person is rising up in their energy because they've actually spent quite a long time hermiting, going within, truly discovering what it is, like I said, that makes them by connecting with that divine feminine energy. So I feel a major balancing is coming from this person. I feel like whoever they are, they have gone within and spent the time necessary to find enlightenment and to answer the questions about themselves that perhaps they had that they couldn't explain before. Interesting. So let's go ahead and get some energy from the Elemental Oracle and find out what is the challenge for this person. What is the challenge for this person for the sign of Aquarius? Oh, wow. So we've got voice. Speaking your word. So as you can see, we've got this person who is blasting out of a trumpet. Okay, similar to that Judgment energy. In the original tarot, the Judgment card is symbolized by an angel coming in from the clouds with a trumpet and tooting that horn, right? If those of you who watch my TikTok and who have seen the video of the Judgment card coming in, blowing the horn, that's this energy, okay? Kind of also reminds me of the Ace of Wands in a sense. As you can see, her dress kind of looks like fire. So I think that right now the challenge for this person is to not just like talk the talk, but to walk the walk, because you know it's easy to say things, but it's much harder to do them. And so perhaps this person is uncovering their voice, and the challenge for them is to actually speak it. Okay, maybe this person has a lot going on internally, and that's the reason why Judgment card is coming out. They're being alerted to the fact that they've been ignoring and neglecting their divine feminine, whether that's you, their divine feminine, or the divine feminine within themselves, like if it's metaphorical. Now the challenge is for them to truly speak their truth and allow themselves to be heard. Okay, it's one thing to realize and question things and understand that it's time to let things go, or to, you know, let people, places, things who don't resonate with our spirit anymore pass on to their next their next stage as you go your own way. It's a lot harder to actually speak those things and perhaps to be the one to advise those individuals, people, places, things that it's no longer working. So maybe that is the challenge. This person knows what's no longer working. It's speaking about it and actually taking action on it. That could be this person's challenge or issue or blockage. Okay, so let's get some energy from the Starseed Oracle deck. These are the messages cards, not the actual Oracle deck. Can be a little confusing. So for the sign of Aquarius, what is the advice moving forward? Wow, so we've got observation. I don't know why, but I'm thinking about the assessing card from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Looking through that telescope into what's to come, right? Anything else from this deck? Okay, so bottom of the deck, we've got Ascension. So your soul is evolving to higher states of consciousness. You are ready for this, okay? So don't forget about what this journey is all about. If you're resonating with the twin flame journey, it's not about reuniting with some person, some meat suit in the 3D world. This is about ascension. It's about moving forward and upwards into your own spiritual journey. Okay, your soul is evolving to higher states of consciousness. You are ready for this. So perhaps this is Spirit's way of telling you that this person is getting ready. This person is ascending. They are starting to awaken and realize, what's the deal? What's the truth? What are their deeper feelings? And what does this all mean? Starting to acknowledge where they have been asking for the sun to come up while denying the moon's existence, okay? And that is not for everyone. But we've got observation. Expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life. So this person is definitely assessing, observing things that are going on in their environment. Again, questioning everything. And finally, we've got no limitations. You are a celestial being with unlimited potential. There is much for you to share. So again, that Ace of Wands energy pops up. So much potential, so much creativity bubbling below the surface. All it takes is the actual action on those things. So let's get some messages from the 5D from this deck that I created, which can be ordered on my MakePlayingCards.com shop. Feel free to check that link out below as well. What do we have for the sign of Aquarius? The sign of Aquarius, please. Okay, so that one feels like it wants to come out. What other messages do we have for Aquarius, please? All right, so let's see what this chunk on the floor is. We have a card that's sandwiched in between something. All right, so let's get started. Aquarius, what does this person want to say to you? Sometimes the only thing that gets me through the day is being able to communicate with you telepathically. Wow, so obviously this person's into telepathic communication. If the trouble they have is speaking their word, speaking their truth, nothing and no one could ever come between our connection. Even if things don't appear that way in the 3D, look inside your soul and you will always find me there. So again, not about connecting physically with someone in the earthly realm. This is about connecting to your soul and connecting to the source, okay? So if you are in twin flame separation, quote unquote, just remember that separation is merely an illusion, okay? You can never truly be separate from something that you are. okay? You are your twin flame. There is no separation. Maybe you're not hanging out together side by side, but you're never truly separated from your twin, as they live within you and you within them, okay? As within, so without. And again, I'm thinking of that song, Always With Me, Always With You by Joe Satriani. I just posted that on my community tab. So if you haven't ever heard that song, I invite you to vibe with me. So we also have, I know you feel ignored, but I am trying to protect you and this connection. If anyone knew how deeply I felt for you, they would try to tear us apart. So again, anything unaligned must go. This person is aware that they have people in their environment that perhaps are haters. And maybe it's nothing personal, but maybe there are people that this person is involved with that just simply do not like seeing them happy. And that's kind of shitty. We've also got, I've always been so insecure, but I'm learning how to love myself. You taught me that. So definitely awakening for this person, connecting with that divine feminine energy, allowing lessons to be learned and connecting to their deeper feminine nature. We've also got meeting you made me see that I had a lot of growing up to do. I was really immature and I regret putting you through that. Interesting. So now not only is this person coming to new realizations, they're understanding how they were accountable or how they were responsible in a way for the things that happened between you and them in the past. And then finally, we've got, I'm making real changes in my life because I can see how my past actions played a big part in creating distance between us. I want to close that gap. Interesting. So definitely taking accountability for their actions, wanting to heal things in the physical and close the gap between the two of you. So also, I am learning runes, so I'm going to pick a rune to end the reading and give you a closing message. So yeah, let's see what we've got for the sign of Aquarius, please. So interesting, Aquarius. So we've got the blank stone, okay? The blank stone symbolizes something that cannot be known and cannot be controlled, okay? And as such, fate will decide the outcome. So maybe that's not what you wanted to hear, Aquarius, but for some of you, that is exactly what you needed to hear. Okay, maybe you've been through a lot with this person, and maybe, you know, this person has pushed your own limitations in ways, but I think Spirit is trying to tell you that the situation is destined in a sense, okay? It's going to be worked out, and for some reason, whatever it is not meant to be known right now, and it cannot be controlled by you or anyone else. Sometimes things just need to play out in order for things to fall together, okay? So I hope that you enjoyed this message. I did very much. If it resonated with you, please comment below, and also feel free to, like I said, check out all of my info in the description box below. I hope that you guys are staying safe and well, and I will be seeing you very soon. Enjoy the rest of Gemini season. Bye.